All right, I'm now going to show you this 1967 Chevrolet Suburban K10 4x4. We're going to go through the interior, under the hood, the rear. But real quick, again, 1967 Chevrolet Suburban, first year of this completely redesigned and overhauled body style. The previous Suburbans were much shorter by almost a foot. And this was the first year that they offered it in a factory 4x4 K series. So this is super rare. If you look at the numbers, only 166 K10 Suburbans were made. And this one being light green with the inline 6 292 made it a one of one. It had some really cool factory options. They went with the upgraded custom appearance package, so it gave it trim, chrome bumpers, you know, that kind of stuff. And then they upgraded to the interior package also. So they had, you know, the nicer cloth inserts with the vinyl, push button radio. It had the rear seat option and carpet. So they, you know, kind of really customed this thing. But the engine was rare to choose that. And then, you know, they went with like a base package, but then added plus, you know, with the custom appearance, the interior appearance. So really some cool added options to this truck, which just, you know, makes it very, very unique, very rare, and very beautiful. Pretty much all original. It was repainted in 1986 by the second owner. And but up under it, it is completely original. The interior is original. I'll go through that in a second. But let's look up under the hood. This is the 292 inline 6. I had never experienced one before, but my dad said this was a workhorse of an engine, almost like kind of a militant style engine. It was made just to be like survive the apocalypse. It requires pretty much nothing except oil changes. And he said it's just a killer reliable engine, easy to work on, low maintenance, and packs a punch of torque. Low end torque is this thing's game. And again, I had never experienced it. So when I bought this, I was thinking I was probably going to throw at least a 350 crate in there or do a, you know, LS Vortex swap. And as soon as I, you know, got my mechanic to go through it, tune it up and everything, I was blown away by how awesome this almost 60-year-old original engine is. Only 112,000 original miles on it, and man, what a fun driver. This thing, again, off the line, better than a 350. It's got so much torque right off the go, and just really fun to drive. I like the way it sounds, the way it shifts, the way it just kind of propels you from low speeds. You know, when you're going 60 miles an hour, it doesn't have as much power then, but really, you know, in a vehicle like this, a 60-year-old, you know, Suburban, you're probably not going to need much power when you're going 60, 70 miles an hour. But when you're sitting at the line, you like having this torque because it was a lighter weight engine than the V's. And again, being an inline, it just, you know, really puts the power forward. And yeah, anyway, so awesome engine, really happy with it, decided to keep it. And how cool is it to say, you know, the few shows I've taken it to, people are like just so in awe of this 60-year-old power plant, how great shape it is. It's never been touched or painted. It's just kind of a testament to how well preserved this 1967 K10 Suburban was kept. So there you have it. And even you can see up under the hood has not been repainted. That's original. So yeah, just highly original under here. The firewall hadn't been either. So just a very cool. Let me show you yeah, and all the badging is still original. So the interior, I did have the seats recovered. It took me months and months to get SMS to get this correct factory vinyl and the correct factory inserts, but they are correct. If you know SMS, you know that they do collector car quality upholstery. They do it factory correct. You pay a lot of money, but you get the right thing, and it does take a lot of time. But didn't have to touch these inserts. You know, the door panels are original. The interior has not been repainted. It is original. The steering wheel is original in really good shape. Rare to see an original dash. Believe it or not, it absolutely is original dash. That's how you know this thing was kept indoors, and most of these have been just beat by the sun and pulled out of there, or they're just in tatters. But yeah, this one's in great shape. And then check out the original headliner. It is insane. I cannot believe this is still intact. You know, you have one little area. My headliner guy said he would not touch it because you just can't get this anymore. And the fact that this is going on 60 years old and is in this kind of condition, we said, let's leave it. Original stickers there. Just really awesome. Didn't have to touch the visors either. These are original. Rear view mirror is original. You can see the worn sticker, original, still there. All this still original. So yeah, the only thing that we did was the SMS correct factory vinyl, cloth inserts, and the carpet, because the carpet, you know, it was almost 60 years old. It just needed to be switched. But the pedals, all original. Even stuff like this, like that is completely factory original, still intact. It's insane. You just don't see vehicles of this age in this kind of original condition. And what, I mean, I think they were so smart. Yep, see, this one's in great shape too. A slight crack there, but again, it's almost 60 years old. Door panels, beautiful shape, condition. And I mean, just look, it's like amazing to see that these aren't cracked or messed up, these original arm pads. You can see that one over there, still awesome shape. Yeah, this hasn't been painted or touched. It's original. Neither has any parts of this dash. Ashtray, nice and clean, original. But yeah, to still see the stickers, I mean, you got a little bit from just when, you know, somebody's finger touched that. But to me, that's like cool. That's what you want to see. When it's perfect, I'm like, okay, great, you've, you know, restored it. This is not restored. This is an original truck. And that's what makes it so cool, is how well it's, you know, the condition is of it. Hold on, I'm trying to get that down for you. I want you to see this. Again, original, hasn't been painted or redone. And look at that. I mean, some really cool stuff on this SPID. Yeah, all my GM friends, collectors I've shown this to, said this is one of one, and probably one of the only remaining K10 Suburbans from 1967, much less with these options in this color. And again, you know, that door isn't a real door, which is so cool. That's what makes these three doors so interesting to me, is it's kind of like a fake door, which is awesome. But yeah, original seat, very nice. Original seat belts. These seat belts are in insane condition. I don't think anybody probably ever used them. You know, 67 seat belts were kind of a new concept. But again, now this is all original. And also I've had friends tell me, you know, these doors were like the first thing to rot away. You can tell this was a Pacific Northwest vehicle. All of that is original and in amazing shape. Door panels, again, just, I mean, really nice for the age of the vehicle. You won't see anything else almost going on 60 years old in this kind of condition. Door plates still look nice and new. We had them polished up. And this is my favorite part. Let me show you the back. So this is a really rare thing. I didn't know too much about it, but I had some GM gurus really kind of give me a lesson on it. The wood backed floor. So not all Suburbans had this. It was just an option. Some people liked it. Some people didn't want it. Obviously the person who ordered this one wanted the wood in the back, and I had some people tell me that you can't find them like this anymore. Most everybody, you know, in the 80s, 90s, whenever, had them pulled out, had them, covered with carpet and whatnot, metal. So yeah, this is the original factory wood floor. It's in amazing condition. And again, none of this interior has been touched with paint. It's all original. It's really in good condition considering. Second owner had this at a ranch. He kept it in his barn, and he said he used it, you know, for things, taking things into town and back when he didn't want to use his pickup truck. And so you've got, you know, a little bit of wear back here, which you would just expect from kind of a utility type vehicle that's going on 60 years old. But again, it's in insane shape. And the back panels, original, and honest to God, there's not a tear in it. Literally no tears. They've got some scuff marks, but no, there's not one single tear on it. And they're not faded. I mean, really in great shape. All the, seals are still in great shape. So yeah, this is just such a testament to how well preserved this truck is. Headliner, interior panels. All I had to do is recover the original bench seats and put some carpet in it, and that was it. And everything works. The radio works. Doesn't really pick up too well because it is a almost 60-year-old radio, and that original dash speaker has seen better days, but I'm not about to touch it because I think it's just so awesome that it's the original. So, and again, all the glass is original. No replacement glass in here. So there you have it. Highly, highly original 1967 Chevrolet Suburban K10 4x4 in light green with the awesome 292 i6 engine. It does not get any better or more rare in the Suburban world.